Hi everyone, I'm Amanda L, and today we're doing yoga for focus. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to start right away in a downward dog. Once you get there, pedaling out your feet, swing your hips a bit side to side. Starting to roll around and connect to the body, the physicality, as well as connecting to the present moment right here, right now. Bringing your focus to the mat, to your space that you're creating right here, right now. And then find stillness. Feeling the 4 points of contact plugging you in. Focusing on the texture of your mat, the temperature of the air around you, the internal state of your body. Allowing your focus just to go from each thing, maybe bringing a bit more time and space to one over the others. Then coming onto all fours and bringing your focus to your breath as you roll around through cat-cow, maybe a bit side to side. Awareness and focus on the breath. Tucking your toes, hips lift high, downward dog. Big inhale, right leg sweeps up and back. Sending it forward, landing at the top of the mat. Back knee drops down. Inhaling your arms high. And softening in here. Maybe bringing your focus to where you feel the stretch the deepest. Connecting that focus with focus on your breath. Tucking your toes, lifting the back knee up off of the mat. Where does your focus go when it tries to pull you out of this present moment? Bringing your focus back to the here and now. Big inhale, everything lifts. And an easy exhale, palms plant down, stepping back, downward dog. Rolling out to plank pose. Then lowering all the way down onto the mat. Bring your fingertips off the edges of the mat. Big inhale, heart reaches high. Rounding down. Twice more, big inhale, lifting. And an easy exhale to soften. One more time, big inhale. And a long exhale. Palms underneath the shoulders, tucking your toes, lifting your hips high and back, downward dog. Left leg reaches back, down dog split. Sending it forward to the top of the mat, back knee drops down. Inhale, your arms lift high. And on your exhale, you settle in. Tucking your back toes, lifting the back knee up off of the mat. Finding your space and place here. And allowing yourself to be grounded, focused, centered in this moment, in this lunge. Big inhale, arms reach high. And then pressing them down into the mat, stepping back, downward dog. Rounding out plank pose. This time chaturanga. Pulling through, and then sweeping back, downward dog. Rounding out into your plank once more. Side plank up and over on the right side. If possible, lifting that left leg up. And coming back through center, up and over towards the left. Maybe lifting that top leg. And coming through center, holding in a plank. Flowing through, meeting in downward dog. Right away, right leg sweeps up and back. This time sending it to the outer edge of the right foot. Back knee drops down. Inhale, reaching your heart forward. And then shifting your hips back, straightening out through the front leg. Twice more just like that. Inhale, shifting forward. And easy exhale, softening your hips back. One more time, reaching forward. And then sweeping back, runner stretch. This time as you sweep forward, dropping down the back heel and finding yourself in a side angle facing the left side. Rounding up through warrior two, tipping on back into a reverse. And then sweeping up into your warrior two. Pausing and holding here. Maybe this time in this space, you bring your focus to your feet on the mat, to the muscles that you feel burning. To how you're truly feeling in this present moment when all of the thoughts of the past or the future fall away. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can lift up the heel of the right foot. Where does your focus go now? Where do you want it to be? Big inhale, reaching high, straightening out through both legs. And then finding that extended side angle once more. Bringing both palms down to the inner edge of the right foot. Pressing forward, sinking your hips down, squat. Tall through the spine. Maybe a gentle sway side to side. Welcome to stay here if you would like to play around with an arm balance, coming into a crow pose. Bring your knees to the backs of your arms, looking forward, leaning forward. Maybe one toe comes off of the mat. Maybe then the other one happens to lift too. Maybe neither do and you're just playing around here. Having fun with it. And releasing, stepping back, plank pose, flowing through, and meeting in downward dog. Left leg reaches high. Sending it to the outer edge of the left foot, back knee drops down. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, shifting your hips back, runner stretch. Big inhale, sending it forward. And easy exhale, softening back. One more sweep forward. And one more time, sinking it back. This time as you come forward, parallel out the back foot with the back edge of the mat. Bringing the left elbow on the left knee, reaching up, extended side angle. Right away, tip it on back, reverse. And then coming up through center, warrior two. Finding yourself in this space, in this moment. You're going to take it up a notch, lifting the left heel. And big inhale, reaching everything high. Finding that extended side angle once more. Palms drop down on the inner edge of the top foot. Sweeping forward squats. Sinking your hips down, tall through the spine. And finding your crow pose. If you want to try another arm balance, or maybe an inversion, you can shoot for that as well. Bringing your focus here. And then releasing, stepping back, flowing through, and meeting in a downward dog. Big inhale. And an easy exhale. Dropping your knees out wide, sinking your hips back onto your heels, child's pose. Feeling the points of contact grounding you into this moment. Focusing on this present space, this here and now. And then finding your way into your downward dog. Big inhale, right leg sweeps up and back, down dog split. Bending through the knee, opening up the hip, and then tipping that foot back behind you as slow as you can into your wild thing. Slowly, 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 dropping the foot down. Lifting up, making your way through side plank, and then sending that foot to the top of the mat. If you need your hand to help you, you can bring that hand in for support. If not, slowly bringing it to the top, landing it there, and then pressing up and open into a half moon. Maybe using your fingertips to balance or bringing them up for a bit more of a balance challenge. Finding a warrior three. And then tipping back into a high lunge. Big inhale, arms reach. And then rounding forward, pressing back, downward dog. Left leg sweeps high, down dog split. Bending the knee, opening the hip, slowly tipping over into a wild thing. Slowly, slowly, slowly letting that foot drop behind you and lifting your hips high. Taking that foot up, swinging it around with intention to the top of the mat. Once it lands, back knee lifts, twisting up and open, half moon. Turning your torso towards the mat, warrior three. And then bending through that front leg, letting the left or the right foot meet the mat. Arms reach high on the inhale. And exhale brings you down into a plank, this time holding here. And lowering halfway down, this time pressing right back up. Twice more just like that, lowering down and pressing up. One more time lowering, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pressing up. And now flowing through. Meeting in a downward dog. Right leg reaches up and back down, dog split. Finding a pigeon pose. Getting yourself nice and comfortable in the space of pigeon and allowing yourself to sink in. So when I say allowing yourself, it's a subtle awareness to the acceptance of being here fully in this moment, in this space, this here and now. So often we distract ourselves from what is right in front of us, and often that happens even subconsciously. So if we bring that intentional awareness, we can begin to guide ourselves and our focus back into that present moment. More and more and more. And then it becomes more natural. More top of mind and more consistent. Slowly making your way up from your pigeon. Finding your downward dog. Pedaling out your feet, swaying your hips a bit side to side, getting the wiggles out. And then rounding forward plank pose. Lowering halfway down, holding. And pressing right back up. Lowering halfway down and pressing right back up immediately. And then holding as you lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up and then flowing through. Meeting in your downward dog. Right away, left leg sweeps up and back. Taking it forward, pigeon pose. Once you land, bringing yourself into this space, into this moment. Allowing yourself to be here. Starting to make your way up. Coming into a downward dog. this time, as you round forward, just bring your knees and your hips down, finding an up dog or a cobra. Gentle sway from side to side. And then dropping your chest down, coming onto your elbows, palms and forearms pressing down into the mat. Heart reaching forward, and then bending through the left leg and just bringing it to a 90-degree angle out towards the left side. If you want to take it a bit deeper, you can press your elbows up off the mat. And now releasing yourself down onto the mat and just lying onto your back, keeping your leg where it's at. You'll find yourself in a twist on your back. Your bent leg is facing towards now your right side. And twisting back towards that bent leg, straightening it out, bringing the right leg up, forearms pressing down firmly into the mat, 90-degree angle with that right knee and hip. Staying here or lifting your elbows up. And then rolling towards your right side until you find yourself on your back, keeping the right leg bent. Unraveling and coming to land on your back. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Gentle rock from side to side. Then you're welcome to stay down on your back or coming up to sit for a few moments of focus and connection and breathing here. Wherever you're at, closing your eyes and going inward first. Bring your focus to how your physical vessel is feeling, how that human body is being in this moment. And then bringing your focus to the world around you. With your eyes still closed, what can you bring your focus to? Maybe it's the sounds, maybe it's the temperature, the lights that you can feel on your skin. Maybe it's something else. What can you focus on externally without perceiving it through your vision? And then bringing in the mantra of, I am focused in this present moment. I am focused in this present moment. I am focused in this present moment. And taking a big inhale, arms reach high, palms pressed together at the top, pulling your thumbs down into your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Big inhale up through the nose. And a long exhale out the mouth. 2 more times. Big inhale. Easy exhale. Once more. Big inhale. And a nice long exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments if you have any special requests for any future videos. I post a new one every single day, so I would love to hear any recommendations that you have. And with that, I will see you next time.